comes a time when you're a fan of Japanese music after you grew up on Western music that you begin to question your fandom. Has Japan gone a little too far? Maybe this is a little too weird to like. Maybe the creepy fact... Fuck it. I like Babymetal. That was difficult for me to admit. Maybe more than it really should be. By all means, their music is really good and creative. They take elements from almost all metal subgenres out there, mix in more progressive, modern songwriting techniques, and smash them into a very well-constructed package. The instrumentalists in the band are absolutely top-notch, able to perform flawlessly and rip out some really amazing technical work that you don't hear from many popular rock bands. But at the end of the day, they're a gimmick, and that's the part that's been hard for me to overcome. The whole idea of this group is that it centers around these 3 female children, and they're the focal point of a band whose genre is dominated by middle-aged men. Yeah, a guy who's indecipherable from a woman who could tread with the best of them, I can take that no problem. But the idea of 3 adolescent girls in a band like this kind of makes it difficult to swallow. That's not to say that kids can't do metal. But when you hear stuff like the band members not even knowing what metal music was when they joined...
まずメタルっていう言葉を知らなくて、お母さんとお父さんもメタルってなんだろうねっていう話をしてたぐらいなんですけど、
The purist in me starts to have a little bit of hesitation. Now when I was their age, I was neck deep in the new metal boom of the early 2000s. And while I did listen to and enjoy the bands that were dominant at the time, my true love resided in music that predated my age. My love of 80s thrash metal helped to not only shape my interest in music, but pretty much my whole life. Hell, to this day, I still bust out in air guitar solos while I'm alone in my room. So through my passion, I came to accept a couple of standards. One is that bands play their own instruments, and they spend their whole lives trying to perfect that. The other is that they write their own songs. It would have been one thing if these members of Babymetal came together through whatever means and actually showcased these talents, especially at their age. But when one of my first images of the band was this, it was a bit difficult to overcome. However, I began to challenge myself a little bit and continued to give Babymetal chances. Was it really all that bad to like something because you didn't like the packaging? I mean, sure, that might not actually be Yui playing that guitar solo, but there is a real person there shredding it up, and that should still be respected. As for them not writing their own music, that's been something I've been trying to get over for years. While back then, being an adolescent male, admitting I liked anything from Backstreet Boys or NSYNC was a surefire way to be ostracized. But truth be told, they had a number of songs that I could get into. It took me being removed from the ever-so-judgmental middle school and high school environment to really say that to myself. And I could get over the fact that they auditioned for that role in the group and had little to no say in what songs they performed, let alone their direction. But I can apply that mentality to a pop group. As somebody who grew up on Slayer and Fear Factory, it's a lot harder to apply that to a metal band. People outside the community accuse Visual Kei fans of being elitist, but metal fans can be just as bad. Look at the flack Metallica got in the mid-90s just for cutting their hair. Admittedly, a bit of that elitism still resides in me, and Babymetal really brought a lot of that to light. I thought being into Visual Kei and being exposed to all the androgyny helped make me more accepting of music no matter how it was presented. But then here come along these, at the time, preteen former pop girl stars in this metal band, and it called all that into question. But at the end of the day, what won out is that their songs are just that good. And that's what it should come down to, is that if you like the song, you shouldn't let prejudices of age, gender, or musical politics stand in your way. Enjoy it. Embrace it. Put it on repeat. Expose it to all your friends and family. Rock out as hard as you can. Even if it's a guilty pleasure, you like it. And you shouldn't deny yourself that enjoyment. And if you like it and want to thrash and throw up your horns for a couple of teenage former pop stars, then damn it, go right ahead. Lord knows I have.